Ba 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 ba. I'm not muted, right? Yeah. Hello, Violin. Welcome to the stream. And also, welcome, Haku. Wait, that's the wrong. Oh, it's worse. What the hell is this? Application live. Okay. Let me go on the other stream. What? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That GIF was still activated. That GIF was still activated from the last the last Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint stream. There was something going on there. It felt necessary to have that activated at one point in the Omniscient Reader stream. Let me drag you guys a bit to the left. That should be fine. Okay. Last week, recollect. I think Kun died last week. I think he died last week. Bum got flipped like a shark. Rak got entirely stabbed, basically getting taken out of the combat. And that about summarizes it. I mean, we were exploring the inside of the armor a bit, like a bit of a labyrinth where Dumas is entirely like on control of everything. But I think that's about it. Did we go outside? For some reason, I remember seeing Endorsi and Tiara, but that might have been 2 weeks ago or even longer. I'm losing focus on where we are. What is happening? None of my attacks are working. But what if I use my master's technique that I saw that day? Look at him. He looks so... The thing is, he doesn't look... He even is like, when Kun died, he was like, nah, Kun is not that. Kun is just like us. And not Kun is just like us. Bum is just like us. He does not think that Kun died because it's impossible for him to die. But he looks still so strained. Literally hurting everything. Twin Dragon. Oh yeah, that's still a clip sequence. That's still a flashback from last week. Tiger Gate. There goes the hand. Literally just... At first I was thinking like, is he really just going to take Bum by the head and literally break his neck? But no, he doesn't want Bum dead. So he's just going to... Whoosh, just spin him around. But I wonder, like, he is getting thrown and twisted, but like... His leg... I'm confused about the motion here. Which is like such a minor thing, but is like, are his legs actually getting twisted or is he just spinning? Because, wait, this circle goes in this way, this also flows in this direction, but his, like, because this is weird, like, his torso flows in this direction, his legs flow in that direction. Yes, you didn't study physics law. Yeah, his torso and his legs go in the same direction. Meanwhile, his like upper body, the arms, also like at least still go in the same direction, but they... No, wait, it actually feels like they go in a different direction. Like the arms go in the opposite direction to the lower body. If that was the case, Bum's body literally would get ripped in half. Hello Zanuzia, welcome to the stream. I hope you had a nice day, and it's only going to get nicer reading this week's chapter of Tower of God with me. He's getting slammed in the ground, okay. Like, Bum is also bleeding heavily. Like, he has no chance against Yuma, like 0 chance. Look at those eyes. Those are the eyes of somebody who's about to lose massively. It reminds me of that one character, my hero character, Kaibara. Was Kaibara 1B? Like, he was the weird guy who, like, could spin, yeah, but... I remember seeing his quirk and being like, that doesn't seem that powerful. But also it seems kind of cool. I can rotate. The limb spinning guy. Bam versus Dumas. 3. Oh, we jump over to Yama. Let's go to the real protagonist of season 3. What a surprise. Oh yeah, this guy is also here from Pobi though. I don't remember what his name is. I just think he's like the blue eyes white dragon. I mean, this is the white-eyed blue dragon. He's not the blue-eye white dragon, he's the white-eye blue dragon. Let's go. I didn't think Baylord Yama was so powerful. Kill him! Proust. Yeah, he was Proust. Okay. Or Prue. I guess because, like, I want to know the pronunciation of these names. Because Pobido should be French, I think. So, is it like... It's not Proust, but like Prue? I don't know. I'm not a French person. I just live by the border. Oh no, doxing myself. No! Kill him! Is he just yowling? Ow! No, it's more like it's a coom. It's a coom, not a ow. But a yowl would be epic. Like, just yowl and everybody gets defeated. Yo! Look, it's Harry Potter! Shinsu control skill. They are named after actual French people, except Kier, who was Russian. Which would make the family kind of French connected. Like, the Kun family is kind of Spanish connected. But looking at the trauma, like at the Lopobia family, they don't really have a theme, or do they? It kind of feels like all over the place, or at least like fantasy related. Like, not fantasy related, but like not real names. Giant's Breath. Okay, that's the first time we see post-sleep Yama doing something. Okay, let's see how powerful that... I don't even know what's the thing he got from like sleeping in the room of Yasracha. Did Yasracha tease it back then? Or was it just like, if he ever needs something, sleep in the room? Do we have a guess on what he got inside of that? Is it just memories? Like Yasracha's memories of Yama's mother or something? The closest to a theme is repeated syllables for Lopobia. I guess. Poor DD. Poor DD is the first one that comes to mind. Elaine and Laura have the most normal names. I'm assuming hoping he got the third part of the Fang. Third part of the Fang? Not the Thorn. Yeah, the Fang. Not the Thorn, the Fang, yeah. Wait, how was it separated? Doom had a Fang, Yama had a Fang, right? But Doom gave his Fang to Yama. Did Yasracha have the third Fang? I completely forgot. Yasracha had one? Okay. I completely forgot that there was still like this whole thing with the Fangs going on as well. Oh no. I wonder how much of a power up that is for Yama, because he does seem way more powerful looking at like these big blasts from what seems to be a casual punch. No, his face! Oh no. I don't even know who you are, so I have no recollection of what Yama is facing here. It's been quite some time since we were in this place here right now. That bastard is quite amusing. Head librarian, it's almost time. I think I'd better start heading down now. So can you finish off with everything over here for me? Sure, no problem. What shall we do? They're coming, star. Second command Belrier's heading down, star. Attack! Symbol, symbol. KDD, Purdidi, Candidi, El Baba, Wui Wui, Poco Poco, Doko Doko. Umtiti. Kukuda, Perpa. Pair. Wait, let me check something. Am I remembering correctly? Would you count Wang Wang into that? It was, I guess Wang Wang technically was a member of the Lopobia family. But who is he messaging with? That's not Rachel's texting style, is that? But it's also, it's not Emily, right? It's some humanoid person, like a live person. Watch out, Yama! Dang, look at this massive face. Like, he looks way more bestial in this picture, but I guess it's just perspective right now. This blast right there, I think that was something that I talked about when it first happened, of it being like, it's so powerful that even Lobadan was not able to completely block it, or that you... Was it something like that? It was powerful that... Was it Shinwon Ryu? Like, wasn't it like that this blast is using the properties of Shinwon Ryu? It could be Korean sound effects that we don't get as non-Korean speakers. Maybe. What do you think you're doing, Head Librarian Michelle? Why are you attacking your own fleet? Does it really matter, Proust? You're all going to die anyway. Yeah, and Traumarized said it was Shinwon Ryu. Okay. You're all going to die anyway. What? Charge! Dang it. Let's blow those bastards to bits. If we can just destroy that thing, we'll have nothing to fear. I really like that toy. Too bad I can't use it anymore. Never imagined Slayer Yama could break through that barrier. High rankers never fail to surprise me. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I've got a surprise of my own for you all right here. Wang Wang and Nen Nen that you mentioned are dog barking sound effects. Oh, I guess Wan. Nen Nen I have never heard for dog barking. Like, English is like rough. German is wow. Wow. Japanese is 1. I guess maybe Korean is Nen. For a surprise of my own for you all right here. Is that a war? I didn't hear about any other troops coming. It's Samara and Chris Doggy God Street song. She says Nen? Technically, Traum said that it was close to Shinwon Ryu, but not 100% real Shinwon Ryu. It's difficult making that difference. Like, what does it mean to be close to Shinwon Ryu, but not 100% real? Like, for me, I don't know how I can... Like, it's just like, it's not as strong, I guess. It's like not as strong as the Shinwon Ryu that they learned from the rice cooker guy. Kirin! Commander, above us! There's another floating carrier coming down. I forgot to use the Fitbit to make the ships. Oh yeah. But I still wonder, like, Rachel got the Fitbit from the hidden floor. But, or is it from the floor of death? From where did Rachel get the Fitbit again? And how could we explain that inside of the Fitbit with the knowledge of making those ships? Was hidden floor. So, how would she have been able to get that? Even if they're, like, she must have, I don't know. I cannot get any realistic idea on how she would have gotten that thing and how that thing would have the ability to make a ship being able to use almost Shinwon Ryu. I guess not as potent at raising normal Shinsu, and maybe can break spells. Yeah, it's like Shinwon Ryu Light. Oh, the FUG ship appeared. Wait, no, that's not FUG symbol. That's the heart symbol, right? Huh? Wait, who are you? My first idea is Zahard, but there's no way Zahar's coming here. Is that one of, like, the boss guys? He looks massive. Gusting said it was the key to defeating Zahard, and a replica that Rachel used Shinryu earlier at the Enkidu door. The boss from the nest. Excellent. I love the smell of a battlefield covered in blood. Same scar. It's time for the tower's newest champion to make his appearance. And who might that be? Are you the newest champion? What does make you the newest champion? What the hell is that? Are they talking about... It's time for the new boss to enter the tower. Okay. But like, are they talking about the ship when they say what the hell is that? I guess because... Wait, okay, let me try to see that. Yama just destroyed this. This Finn one is the Shinron U blaster. This one is the one where boss is on right now. But what was this ship? Is this the Lobadon ship? Or is the Lobadon ship like technically like behind everyone's back right now? Yeah, because this is Lobadon, right? So this must be like a different ship. Is this one of the... I guess this could... Is this Kirin's ship? Kirin's ship, okay. Kirin's ship. I think they're talking about the boss and Kirin's forces, yeah. That was a mistake. Oh, look at he's completely out. Oh, that neck looks twisted. The neck looks so twisted. Holy shit. If I didn't know better, I would say he's dead. Look at how twisted the neck looks. Do you know how far I need to turn my neck so that it has like twisting things like that? He snapped his neck, yeah. That's lethal. He wasn't supposed to die. Oh yeah, he also says like he said he killed Bum. We have Revolution, Sahar, Traumarai, and Gustang's replacement, all of their cool battleships. But the last technique he used made me feel threatened like never before. I'm astounded. Wait, did Ruck get like his leg cut off? Like that looks like it's entirely through the leg. Dumas canceled his ult and broke his neck. The disrespect. I can't believe a group of 3 mere regulars actually posed a threat to me. Yeah, 3 mere regulars. An ancient main body thing that you talked about. An irregular trained by FUG with things inside of him that are insanely powerful. And bullshit. It's faint, but there's still a pulse. It's faint, but still a pulse. Throw him away. His new name is bullshit. I mean, what, Kun bullshit? I can vibe with that. I don't think this is a real... I think this is a really cool scene, but I still don't know how much I trust Siu. Like, hype them up as standing up to Siu. Oh my god. Like, hype them up as standing up to... Siu? Like, standing up to Dumas, but having them lose and idly sit out the rest of the arc. I don't know. I have a feeling they're going to be awake in 2 or 3 chapters. Because the main problem, Haku, I know from you are the stats guy. you know how many chapters there were in which Bam, Kun, and Ruck did not appear. And I feel like even if they're unconscious, they're still going to appear regularly in chapters. I don't think that they're going to stay unconscious for long, or they're still going to be there, and maybe we will see Bam inside of his inner world or something, like talking with Leviathan or his inner demons bullshit. But I don't feel like we will not see them until the not have anything with them. Did he just throw him inside of his heart? He threw him inside of his heart, or out of the heart. Like, ideally, I'd have them sit out and let the rest of the arc center on Gastang, Traumarai, Michia, Urek, and the Daijang, Kiri, Robodon, etc. Like the true big dogs. There he is. His armor is reforming, I guess. Whir, whir. My heart is beating again. My little experiment worked. The irregular is still inside my armor. Now, all I need to do is bring him to the family leader. Step, step, step. Okay. 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 I wonder who the Zahara lookalike is. Come on, are you really that stupid? Excellent form on that. Yeet. Dumas will regret it, but that was good form nonetheless. I mean, yeah, it isn't the smartest thing to throw your... It's not the smartest thing to actually throw your enemy who you actually said, like, I feared his powerful attack there. Like, throw it inside your weak spot. I don't know how smart that is. Kind of weird to see. People actually forgot who the boss is. The thing is, I did not forget who he is, who they are, but I don't have. How many of them have we seen so far? To be fair, he's jacked out of his mind now, apparently. Like, did we see 2 or 3 of them? Or was it just 1? He's on the same steroids as Urek. It's just Shinsu. They're just boosting their muscles with Shinsu. It's 2, okay. 2 bosses, Genesis and Nest. Genesis. What was Genesis again? I forgot what that is as well. Haven't heard that name in however long. There was one in Dumas flashback and another. Oh, Genesis with the flashback. Okay. Genesis was the flashback. That's funny because, like, when I read this flashback, I don't remember how long that was ago for me. I actually thought it was Zahar. And Duan just didn't recognize Zahar because she never saw him or some thing. I really never, unless anybody would have told me, I would not have thought that this wasn't Zahar. I would have 100% forever thought Duan just casually talked with Zahar, not knowing that he was that. I'm guessing 4 red light districts, princes, 3 rings. What? Why 4 princes and 3 rings? Why not 4-4? The one in the flashback had a pretty noticeable mole on his face. The thing is, who is to say that Zahar couldn't have a mole? Like, how often do we see Zahar? How could we know? We saw data Zahar, but you know, moles can form over the years. You can get new moles. That could still be Zahar. Like, just because of a mole, I would not have made the difference. But yeah, I guess that's the thing that pointed everybody at this being a different character. Wangnan, Karaka, boss 1, boss 2. There's only 3 rings. We know that there's 3 rings? I thought there were only 2 rings. I only knew that Karaka said, like, or what was the exact thing that Karaka said? He talked with Wangnan that he has a ring, and Wangnan was like, I also had a ring. Did he say that there are 2 rings, or that, like, the sons of Zahar have rings? What was the exact thing he said? I forgot that. It's like, the whole ring thing also is like, does Rachel have the ring? Does Gustang have the ring? I lost complete overview of, like, what is where. Number 3 is important to Zahar, but I think it was confirmed there's 3 rings. I guess because there's also 3 eyes? Maybe because, like, the 3 eyes, 3 rings? Yeah, I could see that, And Yule also said that the boss that told him that Bam was an irregular wasn't the same that he usually talks to. Only Karaka and Gustang are in possession of the rings. Okay, it's Gustang. We don't know about the bosses. The bosses are just guesses. Oh man, the Gustang thing. I do have a feeling perhaps. Why would the bosses or the boss, the champion, like the guy who's right now here, the muscle boss, why would he come here? What would his goal be? Does he want Bam? Does he want to kill one of the family heads? Does he want Urek? Does he want Mircea or FUG? Does he want the ring that is currently in possession of Gustang? He also looked a little younger than Zahar from Kel Hallam's flashback, which takes place almost at the same time. The number of rings is unconfirmed. We only saw 2 rings, Wang and Karaka. Okay. Actually, my best guess would be that the boss is here for the ring. I don't know how he would find out that the ring is in Gustang's possession, but what does he really want? What does he have to gain? We don't know what their objective is. We can only assume it's bringing down the great families in Zahard, or maybe only Zahard. Or maybe they... Do we even know that they are against Zahard? Goro said the revolution wants to replace the old generation. Goruro, do you want to replace the old generation? So that would mean that they are against everyone. They want FUG gun because FUG has also like very old people. They want the family heads and the hard gun because they are like the old kingdom. They want, I guess Wallhike Song is like Wallhike Song. How old is Wallhike Song? I have no idea. I don't know if Wallhike Song would count into the old generation or if they are like still in the new generation. Kirin said that once they take down Traumarai, he would be the new family head. Presumably they want the boss and Beledier to replace Zahar and Gustang. I see. Take down the Traumarai. Because he's the one and only. He's no older than Yuri, who is at least 500. Damn, Yuri's a young girl. Imagine being 500. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. I was only born in the 1700s, so I'm only barely 300 years old. Good old times in the 1700s. Good old times. The time before Tower of Gods. Okay, let me think about one more thing. There was something that I wanted to say. Isn't Bum's like Bum? What even is Bum's goal? Does Bum have a goal? We still don't know the timeline when Urek entered the tower. Just he came after Fanta. I want an Urek flashback, or just give me an Urek origin story. Like make a spin-off. Make a spin-off. Make a spin-off where we just see Urek enter the tower and actually go through his story. Even though he is even more powerful than Bam, and like was it from the beginning, I think, I would still like to see an Urek spin-off. So I wonder if Revolution already has 8 others for the other 8 family heads or not. I mean, easy enough. Work together with Bam, and because Wagner is also connected to him, and freaking Kun Bullshit will take over for Eduan. Yihua Yeon will take over for Yeon family. Whatever her name was. I think it was a her. Yuri will take over for her grandma. Grandma? Great grandma? That's already a lot. I don't think we have an Arya candidate to take over the family because the white amalgamation is not really coming in question. Bam said in 583 that he no longer wants to go against his destiny, so he wants the hard gun. So he's just letting himself be controlled. Dang. Imagine letting you get controlled by something like destiny. There's no thing. Bumshare goal last time, I think he said something, wants to stop the Hard Empire using FPG. Yeah, Yihua is still captured by the boss, you're right. We haven't seen her in a long time. We just knew she was captured, and that's the main reason why the snake guy was allowed to work together with Bum. And since then, we have never heard anything about her, or the guy with one of those crazy swords. One of those ignition swords. I still wonder if Endorsi still has a sword she took from that other guy, or if she gave that back to him at the end of Season 1 when they all became friends. Not sure. Not sure. Sim Swordman. Yeah. Sim Swordman. There's still, at least, was it like, are there like 2 more of the Sim Swordsman guys? Because there was the one guy in Season 1 who Endorsi took the sword from. There's a Sim Swordsman who's with Vihua. And he talked about, like, that there are more people from his tribe with swords like that have sealed like a beast together or something. There's 7 swords, so there should be 5 more, okay. I have no idea if we will see those 5. I don't think so. They're probably irrelevant, because who are we joking about? Only rankers will be relevant from now on. If we get introduced, named after rivers in India, if you recall correctly. Let's be honest, if we get introduced to a new character who is not a ranker, how important can they even be? Like, how important can a non-ranker even be to the story? And don't come to me with Repelista, because Repelista is a princess. If Repelista got put into the tower right now, she is probably as powerful as rankers already. I don't think the family system will work the same, since the families are basically a sandbox for the family heads. Without them, they don't mean shit. Yes! They wouldn't be the great families as they are now violent, but they would be something like, they would be families. They would be actual families then. They would be actual families then, and not just the sandboxes of the family heads. Yeah, there are 7 swords, and the 2 we have had so far are named after rivers in India, so the other 5 probably are too. The regular princess for the princess arc, like Maria, Rose, and Glad Mary. Maria is still a regular? You sure? You sure? I don't even know the other 2. Is it confirmed? Or is that like free season 3 time skip? She entered just before AA. Maria's part of Lilia and Shilia's team. She is? I'm always learning new things, apparently. What does just before mean? How often does Hedon even make people enter the tower? Do we know that, or is it just like whenever he wants to? Because it feels like irregular time frames. Maria is part of Lilia and Shilia's team. Dang. She could have been there at the wedding. She could have been there at the wedding as support for Shilial. Or Lilial. Imagine Maria being there at the wedding and we're just like, hey, wait, who is she? Wait, that's Maria? Time in the tower is so weird. So long for us, could be short to them. Yeah, technically, do we know how old Kun even is? Like, Aguero? Bullshit Kun? Yeah, Shilial just said it before this brawl that she would talk to him about Maria if they support Lobaron's family. I want Maria to show up at the hotel. I wanted so many of the girls to show up at the hotel. Why did Endorsi not? I guess because technically Anak is still like wanted and everything, and Anak is also not strong enough to fight for herself and everything. But Anak should have been there for the wedding. Elaine should have been there for the wedding. AA is 28? Nah, no way. No way. The guy acts like 14. At best, he's like an edgy 14-year-old. How are you even an adult at 28 in the Tower of God world? Like, is there a let me just Google that if I can find out. Kun Aguero Agnes age. Kun's birthday is November 29th. There's a Reddit thread about his age. I found, okay, I was curious in Google, blah 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 blah, Kun Aguero Agnes and age, and found this in the Korean wiki when the first paragraph in 2.4 confirms that AA was 17-year-old in season 1. Wait, so I have no idea. I'm confused. Bam wants to open the tower door to keep climbing, and he thinks that perhaps family heads trapped in the tower, and maybe he should free them. So Bam's goal is not just to beat the heart. Hatz is 18 and Kun is 17 in season 1. It's crazy to think about. So, Kun was a minor. And Dorsey and Anank are over 3. It's so weird. Age is so weird in Tower of God. Like, these numbers are completely arbitrary. What do I care if Endorsey is 300 years old or 30 years old? 300 is just like this stupid number where I'm like, okay, I don't care how old she is. She basically acts like a normal, I don't know, 20-year-old, 24-year-old, like a normal young adult or something. Like, 30, if we knew Endorsey was 30, I could at least make jokes like, look at that hag, she's a hag. But 300 is such a fictional number. Yeah, kind of arbitrary. You didn't do a great job with that. Like, being super old doesn't affect most of the actual personalities. As you said, age is just a number. Yes. Their mind age is what describes as a person. Which is quite the crazy thing to see out of context. Shelia called Endorsey her little sister, so the twins are older. Elaine is 1000 plus. Yeah, we know that because she has been in Neyman Station for a long time. Which still makes me wonder, like, I have no idea. Elaine's power also confused me for being like 1000 plus years old. I guess age doesn't necessarily relate to power. Also, there was one statement in Tower of God that I do remember, which was something like, the older the people get, it almost feels like they're getting more childish. So, are they saying that dementia is kicking in for the family heads? Sachi and Boro climbed the Hell Train 600 years ago, and Yuri only like 500 years old. So Sachi and Boro are older than Yuri. You get stronger when you climb, so she just stayed stagnant. I probably would try to elaborate on that once, Sinusia, because stagnant is a bit too strong of a word, because she did improve, right, in those 1000 years. If she battled basically every day in the Neymat station, or every time somebody from the Hell Train came, I do feel that she would improve. But I guess the bigger improvements really come just from like continuing to climb the tower, and it's not like, oh, you get on the next floor and you get a small power boost, like receiving a gym badge in Pokemon or something. It's like you get more powerful because the Shinsu on the higher floors is more powerful, so you need to resist the Shinsu, so you in process just become more powerful, right? It's that. It's basically that. In terms of skill, I'd put Elaine above many rankers. Maybe. Elaine has 1,000 years of battle experience. That's quite a lot. And now with the training of Jinsung, especially if Jinsung just took her on like a higher floor to train, she could get very, very powerful. She defeated members of the 10 families without any defeat for 1,000 years, so I do think she's quite a bit stronger than normal regulars. You could call her an irregular. I have a theory that Ravi was just Elaine in disguise. Who the hell is Ravi? Most of them allies should arguably rankerish level by now. Yeah, yeah. Ravi. Hour of God. Who was that? Oh, the FUG lady with the Jotaro head. Probably not. I would have loved Elaine to be there. It would have made sense and everything, but sadly no. Evan said that some rankers who live for too long can become mentally like kids. Since we don't have really, it's hopium. Since we don't really have real life understanding of mind age, you can fairly judge Siu in that regard. Yeah, it's completely fictional. We never saw her face, and she was in direct contact with Jinsung. Out of millions of regulars, bummed allies are always like top 5, top 10. Yeah. Wasn't there some statement of Siu that said like Sachi or Boro are like insanely powerful? Mm-hmm. Siu said that Sachi and Androsi were Bum's strongest regular allies combat-wise. Back then. Back then, yeah. Sachi and Androsi, okay. Sachi also was a cool character, but he kind of got thrown away in a way. Is this a hot take? I think Siu introduces too many new characters. Instead of keeping like the old playing set, it's like that meme, you know, with Andy from Toy Story dropping down Woody. Like, I don't want to play with it. Was it Andy? Like from Toy Story, that thing. I don't want to play with you anymore. It feels like that. He just drops an old cool character because he has this new cool idea he wants to make. Hello, Fuzia Zanatsaima. I have no idea. I probably butchered that name. But welcome to the stream. We're just talking a bit more Tower of God before we jump over to Omniscient Reader in like 50 minutes. Sachi was a top 3 in his rank, and Yuri said that his binding spells are very rare and useful. In Hidden Floor, though Yuhan Sung was a genius, Bum said Kun or Sachi could pass the Hidden Floor quests even faster. Remember Laura? I miss him. I hate him. I'm sorry, Zenuzer. But Fuzia, we stream Tower of God every week here. Every week, the new chapter, discuss it, and I try to make content about it, maybe in the future more. But Zenuzia, I hate Laura so much. I hate him. You can make, like, characters who sleep a lot, you can make them so cool, but Laura is such a bad character. And I highly... Haku, I know that's probably true. I mean, it's true in the way that that Bum said it and all that. But I hate to believe that Kun could do anything on the hidden floor. If Kun was by himself on the hidden floor, like Yuan Sung when he was there maybe, Kun wouldn't do anything. Kun would get completely slobbered. Where am I? Inside my room. Nah, I'm in digital Germany. That's no secret. I'm part of the digital German force. The DGF. Even Bum's weaker allies are all really special cases. Miseng was demolishing regulars from higher floors. Kasano defeated an entire station of ticketers alone, etc. Yeah, like Bum is just... It feels like the strongest people, like stand users are attracting each other. The strongest people all get attracted towards Bum. Always. Given how special they all are, I'm really fine with Bum's regular allies being able to stand up with rankers. Yeah, it makes sense because they're also special. But in a way, I'm still sad that we didn't get more. You know what I want? A Tower of God story following regular dude. Like a character. Thank you. Thank you. He's very cool. Man, I will keep this avatar forever, but it's too expensive to upgrade. To be fair, in Hidden Floor, Arc Bum said that if his companions had Kun or Sachi with them, then they would clear faster than Hansung by himself. Also, I'm thinking about said Ruck this week. We went from seeing him lose to regulars to win against high rankers. Yeah, look at those power-ups. I don't mind the power-ups, but that was funny. Yeah, like, when this was Ruck's first real win. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. This feels like it was Ruck's first ever real win in the entire story. We know that Elaine's wolf can pierce the skin of rankers, and Yihua flames hurt the rankers and their families. Damn, but imagine this. Like, I keep coming back. A Tower of God story. Just a spin-off story with nothing too crazy. Like, while all of this crazy shit with Tower of God is going on, like inside of the Bum story, we just have Tower of God, a regular story, or whatever it could be called. And there's like literally just a normal regular who gets recruited. Literally Shibisu's story, but like not our Shibisu, but like somebody who basically was like Shibisu. How do you do your character? It's so amazing. What is it? It's like a commissioned VTuber I got years back. So I use like a Steam program, a Steam game called VTube Studio. There's like a few default VTuber models in there, but this one is like custom made. So visually it looks more impressive. I guess that some of them still look cool, but that is like my personal made one. In the last fight we saw from Rock was him and AA fighting Data Bio. That was the last fight? I guess, yeah, if you call it the last real fight they had, because the one time he was throwing like a spear at one of the rankers, then and then I don't even remember. I remember him losing against freaking Iguero. I don't know what his name was. The Aria guy. And he never got us a rematch because they thought, yeah, Kun run, let's make Kun run fights instead of get Ruck his rematch. Siu just did him a disservice by never giving Ruck real focus, just shoving him in the background doing nothing. And always being fan service, not fan service. Funny comedy, haha. Ruck could have been in the prison with Arya and Vicente and nothing would have changed. It's just a camera, basically, Fuzia. Like, my camera is in front of me, and it adapts my movements to the thing, and my mouth is, like, connected to me talking. It's like... It's not virtual reality, because I just sit here in front of my camera, but AI is not related in any sense. Yeah, Ruck is... I always say this, and it's hurt one of my friends, because he really liked Ruck, but he started to dislike him more since I opened his eyes. He was like, Ruck is so cool! And I started saying like, yeah, but you could almost remove Ruck from the story, and almost nothing would change. Almost nothing would change if you remove Ruck. Who was that again? Taro York. Oh, it was the fluffy Ruck? Like, this power-up makes sense. It just feels out of nowhere because we spent like 2 to 300 chapters not seeing him get to do anything. Yep. At least give us like... If he was like in the background. I don't care if he was in the background, but imagine every time we see Ruck do something in the background, it's him working out. It's him trying to understand his rock powers better. Even if it was never mentioned, and we just see him in the background trying to eat rocks to understand rocks better. Trying to shoot rocks with his fists or create rock spears or whatever. I feel like that would have been enough to get me to be like, okay, Ruck trained together. But it's just like, oh yeah, he got it because... Literally, I said that's when it happened. Literally, it was like this. Rancor to Ruck. You are weak and you are bad for your friends. Ruck be like, no, I'm not weak. Power up. We knew Liberic freed the Hidden Grove members imprisoned and then forgotten. Didn't they say that they... Like, we never saw them after, like, they got freed. Didn't they say they killed them? It's like, they got freed and imprisoned. They are now here imprisoned. And then they got killed before we ever got to see them again. No, they freed a hidden grove at the nest, and then they just vanished. Oh, they freed them? I thought they exploded together with some ship. I think he just forgot them. Like that one plotline of the pink sleepy girl from the same family as Laura. Like the pink sleepy girl that's supposed to follow Bum. I think they forgot them. It's almost like Siu wants to do too much. Also, I find it so funny. That's my last thing I'm going to talk about today. Because I have the other stream scheduled for 7, which is in 5 minutes. Sha and Doan reuniting. Oh, Siu kept hyping up that one new division commander that we never even learned his name. What was the thing? Tower of God, Dawn. Oh my god, you maybe forgot the family that Laura and so are from. What was it called again? It's like from it's like Eurasia, but like a subfaction of Eurasia. Like I don't. Why make them a subfaction of Eurasia? Fonsical. Like, I think it's kind of cool that they exist. Like, Fonsical made me cool. I have Fonsical family. But we have not met one person from the Eurasia family, right? But we have like 3, 4, 5 people from the Fonsical family? Would it change that much if they were just also from the Eurasia family? Would it be that crazy if Laura was just from Eurasia? Why separate? Is there a reason that the Fonsical family got introduced? I'm guessing Fonsical is Blossom's current husband. I have no idea. But it's so weird that we see so many Fonsical, but none Eurasia. It almost feels like Fonsical is the great family that we get introduced more and more. I'm more interested in seeing the Fonsical family than the Eurasia family. If it wasn't for Eurasia being the 10 great families. True, it's weird, but I'm assuming we'll get a reason. Perhaps, mayhaps, perchance. May chance. Miss Ice Strawberry might be May in Eurasia. Who knows? Nobody knows. Not even Siu knows at this point. But for now. What is that game name? The game where the VTuber is running on is called VTube Studio. VTube Studio. I don't know. If you want to make a VTuber avatar, you can try Vroid. Vroid is like where you can make it, and VTube Studio is where you can use it so that it can move around and stuff. But yeah, that's about it for today with Tower of God. Thank you all for being here. We're going to jump over to Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. I'm probably going to start stream, but then go into toilet and start a bit later. See you all in the next Tower of God stream. Thank you for being here in massive numbers. If you are not subscribed, click subscribe button. I need that because it's good for my ego. Kisses and love. See you in the next stream. Goodbye.